The 94 to '04 Mustangs are very notorious for getting oil from the oil filter all over the steering rack and K-member when you go to do an oil change. And so I have people ask me all the time what I do about this and if there's a way to avoid it, and there is. And I've been doing this for a while on all of these cars. I've done the trick where you just stuff a plastic bag up there to catch most of the oil. I've seen some people will mold tin foil up there, but what works the best, I've noticed, is getting one of these moldable plastic cutting boards. And so anything like this, I know there's some companies actually make a bendable plastic piece, but I just got one of these plastic cutting boards, and they're very flimsy, and they're enough to stick it in there and form it just where you need it so that the oil can drain onto it and then down into the oil pan. And I think this is a really good way to go. Obviously I didn't do it perfectly this time, but this is usually what I do. And it catches it and then takes it right into the drain pan. So this is a pretty good way to go about it, and it just keeps that whole steering rack from getting dirty. Now my steering rack and K-member were a little oily because I had to replace the oil filter adapter housing gasket, which I chose to do during this oil change. So once I got the filter off, I changed that gasket, and then I cleaned up the K-member. So I didn't mind if it spilled a little bit on there this time, but you can see how much better this works compared to just letting it drain all over. And some people will have nice low mileage cars and they'll think that their car is leaking, and it's usually just because when someone did an oil change on it, they drizzled it all over the K-member. So just wanted to share that because I get asked that all the time, and I have it in my update video for that yellow Mach 1 when I did the oil filter adapter housing gasket, but a lot of people don't watch that whole video when they're interested in just the oil change piece, so I thought I'd just make a separate video showing that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more Mustang content.